Hello friends, my name is Nidhi. I'm an IELTS trainer. Today I'm going to discuss a new cue card with you which has been recently added in the list of May to August 2020. The cue card is, describe an occasion when you wore your best clothes. So the reason why I have chosen this cue card to discuss is that I would be able to discuss a variety of vocabulary with you which can be used in this cue card. Okay, so before jumping to the model answer, let's pay attention to the variety of words and phrases. I'll be letting you know the meaning and how we can use those words actually. Okay, first is a fashion freak. It means somebody who is obsessed with the fashion, who pays attention to the latest trends. So we may say, I think my sister is a fashion freak. She is quite fashionable. She always wears trendy clothes and dresses. Second phrase is to dress up to the nines. It means to dress up to the highest standards. It means you are buying things because you want to look presentable. So you may say, whenever there is a special occasion, I like to dress up to the nines. Third phrase is high street name. In the UK, the popular shopping streets are called as high street, and from there this phrase has been derived. It means a shopping area, a shop which is located in a high street and is popular for its products. Second word is to settle down. This phrase has been used a lot in relationship vocabulary, which means a person is about to settle down, which means a person has finally made up his mind to start a family, to get married. So you may say, I've got a new job, it's a high-powered job, and now I'm finally thinking about settling down, which means I'm trying to say that I'm thinking about getting married, having children and things like that. Okay. Second word is enthralled. Enthralled can be used quite effectively in many cue cards in your speaking interview, which means to be excited, to be delighted because of some reason. To look my best is another phrase which we use for clothing and fashion. It means to look presentable, to look nice, great. Another word is trendy. Trendy means something which is fashionable, which can be used either for clothes, for hairstyle, for accessories, that I guess these shoes are must buy as they are trendy. Next phrase is to shop around. To shop around means basically to search and to see what is in, what is out, and then finally buying something. So you may say, I don't think so, you should buy this car. You must shop around before making up your mind. Another phrase is to pick up a bargain. Picking up bargain means to get discount, to actually pay lesser than the actual amount. So you may say, I wait for the festive season sales so that I can pick up a bargain. Value for money. When we buy something really expensive, but we are actually happy with the quality or with the functions of the product, we may say it was expensive, but I got a good value for money. So it means I have no regret to pay high amount. Next phrase is fit like a glove. We use this phrase for particularly fashion, for dresses, when we are happy with the fitting, with the size of the product. So, we can say, I bought this dress and it fits like a glove. I didn't have to waste my time in alteration. Designer label. We use this phrase for shoes, for clothes, which are made by a designer, which have a label of a designer, which means they're expensive or they are trendy. My happiness knew no bounds. So in IELTS interview, there are many occasions when we are supposed to say that I was happy, I was glad. So instead of using these simple vocabulary of like happy or glad, you may use the entire idiom, which would help you in scoring more in lexical resource, right? So you may say, my happiness knew no bounds. It means I was extremely happy. My happiness had no foundations, no limit. So you can say, I met my uncle after around 8 years and my happiness knew no bounds when I actually saw him. Felt like $1 million. You must have heard this phrase in American movies because it is actually a US phrase. It means you are extremely happy because of your looks, because of your appearance, we won't be using this phrase otherwise in other situations. We would be using this phrase only when you are happy with your appearance. So you can say that I looked like $1 million, or I felt like $1 million when I was wearing this dress. Another phrase is to catch up. When you meet somebody after some time, after a long gap, you may use this phrase. It was great catching up with John after 5 years. Or let's catch up, it's been long. It means let's meet, let's sit together and spend some quality time. Last phrase is I was over the moon. It is another way of saying that I was happy. Right? So after looking at this list of words and phrases, I think I should speak the entire answer, and you may get an idea how we can attempt this cue card. So the hints we have for this cue cards are when you wore this dress, why did you wear this dress, and how did you feel, or from where did you buy this dress, right? So the answer goes like that. I'm somebody who pays attention to my appearance, and I dress up to the nines whenever there's a special occasion. So I'm going to speak about a similar occasion when I got a chance to wear something really interesting. It was my friend's wedding. I got really enthralled as soon as I got the invitation, and he told me that he has decided to settle down in his life. When I hung up the phone, I started thinking about my clothes because I wanted to look best. So I went to the nearby high street name, and luckily I got a good bargain. I got a beautiful pink gown which had golden buttons in the front, and it had an ideal fabric for the summers. I quickly bought it, and the best part was that it fit like a glove, so I did not waste any time in alteration. So I was really happy, and I was looking forward to the event. When I reached there, my all friends were there. They were extremely happy and delighted to see me over there. We had a long session of photographs. We had a group session. We had a group photograph, as well as we had individual photograph with the groom and the bride. I must say I felt like $1 million because I was wearing a designer label, and the color also suited well my appearance, my complexion, I must say. Needless to say, my all friends complimented me for the sense of style as well as for my entire appearance. I also bought some matching shoes and accessories for the same event. Apart from the photo session, we had a great time catching up. We discussed a lot. We talked in length about our old college days. We also enjoyed some delicious food and snack which was served at the event. Finally, I said goodbye, and this was the time when I wore something really exciting, when I wore something really fascinating, and I was happy about it. Thank you. So you may attempt this cue card by using some or all of these phrases. If you have any doubt or you want to discuss further, you may call me or you may contact me at the given address. Thank you so much for your time. All the best.